That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that left hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. There's a counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Loma in that last round. The game plan does not seem... On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That punch lands. Beautiful counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to trade shots. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The courage on display here is incredible. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need it. Here we go to the fourth round. How about that time counter shot? These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
This is when you get in the ring.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Lomachenko in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A perfect counter shot. punch. Nice counter. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They're both trying for a knockout. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. And around that seat.
He's switching.
Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Just misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with that jab. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode. On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Blocks the left uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. So it's plan B time.
He was close to this fight.
They caught him with a left hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter lands. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch. Nice punch. Can't land that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here.
Get out there, switch
over. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Has to be careful for that receipt. Lomachenko is buzzed. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.